Welcome back to Family Secrets Unveiled, the place where we uncover the deepest, most genuine truths within relationships. Have you ever unexpectedly caught a woman staring at you, and in that very moment, felt your heart skip a beat? But then, you start to wonder, was it just a polite glance, or something more? Perhaps you're standing in front of an unspoken message, a silent invitation wrapped in mystery, sent to you through her eyes. Eye contact is one of the most powerful and sincere forms of body language. Sometimes, with just one glance, a woman can express an entire world of emotions, from curiosity and admiration to a longing for connection. And here's the truth, those looks are never accidental. When she gazes at you in a certain way, it's a sign, a quiet whisper from the feeling she's holding inside. If you've ever experienced such a moment, don't rush to brush it off. Because maybe, just maybe, you're standing on the edge of something far more beautiful than you imagined. In today's video, we're going to explore 6 distinct types of glances that women use to express what words often can't. From the lingering, magnetic gaze to the shy, playful glance paired with a soft smile, or that deep, soul-penetrating look, each eye contact tells a story, reveals a feeling, and brings you closer to a hidden truth. So listen with your heart, and observe with awareness. Because sometimes, the moment you understand these looks, the door to a more meaningful and genuine connection might open, right before your eyes. Let's begin the journey into the secrets behind her gaze, and who knows, you might never see the woman across from you in quite the same way again. The first sign, the lingering gaze. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a crowded room, surrounded by laughter, chatter, and the soft glow of dim lights. Suddenly, your eyes lock with hers. At first, you assume it's just a fleeting glance, one of those accidental eye contacts that come and go unnoticed. But this time, she doesn't look away. Her gaze lingers, slow, deep, magnetic, as if time itself pauses within the space between your eyes. This isn't a polite or casual look. It's a confident signal, a silent whisper that says, "I see you, and I want you to see me too." There's something in the way she looks at you that makes you feel chosen, noticed, not just by her eyes, but by an invisible curiosity stirring beneath her calm exterior. Her gaze isn't just for observing, it's for sensing, for reading. As if she's searching for a spark, a subtle resonance between your souls. And in that moment, if you're paying close enough attention, you might feel it, a quiet yet powerful connection, something that speaks louder than words ever could. And here's the most important part, don't ignore it. Be brave enough to hold her gaze just a moment longer than feels natural. That small, bold act isn't just a response, it's your way of saying, "I feel it too." A lingering gaze can be the beginning of something unexpected, something meaningful. Sometimes, all it takes to start a new chapter is one look that dares to stay, the second sign, the up and down gaze. Have you ever caught that look? The one that starts at your face, slowly moves down your body, and then returns to your eyes? It's not a casual glance. It's a fleeting moment, but one full of meaning, as if she's quietly exploring each layer of who you are, from your style, your posture, to the aura you exude. At first, you might think it's just a passing glance, an unremarkable coincidence. But if you're paying attention, you'll realize that look carries curiosity, an evaluation that's gentle but purposeful. She's observing every detail, not just to admire, but to sense. Perhaps, in those few seconds, she's imagining you in another context, in a closer setting, a possibility that's not fully clear yet but charged with emotion. This is a clear sign of physical attraction, but it goes beyond just appearance. It's a deeper kind of interest, where curiosity surpasses the surface beauty and touches on your emotions, presence, and personal magnetism. She's not just admiring you, she wants to understand you, to know what lies beneath the exterior you wear. If you catch her doing this, don't look away. Smile gently and hold on to that moment. Because sometimes, all it takes is one up and down gaze to start a captivating journey of discovery between two strangers. The third sign, the playful gaze accompanied by a smile. There are glances that don't require words, yet they make our hearts flutter like a strange melody. In a fleeting moment, you catch her eye, quick, brief, seemingly accidental. But then, she quickly looks away, as if hiding something she just revealed, before gently smiling, a playful, sweet, and meaningful smile. This is not a random look. It's her way of whispering, "I'm intrigued, but I want to see what you'll do next." A bit mischievous, a touch of gentle challenge, and so much sweetness hiding behind. She's not rushing, not being too obvious, but clearly, she's creating an inviting space, a gentle game of emotions. And at that moment, your heart knows this isn't an ordinary moment. That look, that smile, is a subtle invitation to something more beautiful. Perhaps a conversation, an eye contact returned, or even the beginning of a deeper connection you never anticipated. So, if you're lucky enough to catch that look, don't look away too quickly. Respond with a soft smile, just enough to show that you've noticed her interest and that you're ready to take a step closer to her. Because sometimes, just a moment like that can open the door to genuine emotions, deep connections, starting with a knowing gaze and a smile that speaks volumes. The fourth sign, the sideways glance, sneaky glance. There are glances that don't come directly from the other side but from the corner of the eye, subtle, delicate, yet irresistibly captivating. It's when she glances at you from an angle, as if trying to hide her attention, but can't resist the urge to observe you just a little longer. She might be laughing with friends or focused on her phone, but you can still feel that sneaky glance, like a silent wave reaching out to you. The sideways glance is not loud, not direct, but it has a quiet power that makes it impossible to ignore. Often, it comes with small yet meaningful gestures, a gentle hair flip, a subtle adjustment of posture, or even an unconscious lean towards you. Each of these actions seems to say, "I'm noticing you, but I'm not rushing to let you know." This is attention wrapped in mystery, gentle but not superficial, discreet but not distant. She doesn't want to reveal everything, but she can't completely hide the emotions rising inside her. If you're observant and lucky enough to catch this glance, try to hold onto the moment, catch her gaze and hold it for just a moment, enough to create a connection. It's not just a response, but a wordless whisper that says, "I'm paying attention to you too." Because sometimes, it's these sideways glances, awkward, shy, but sincere, that are the beginning of a nameless feeling, one that has the power to stir a heart quietly waiting to be touched. The fifth sign, the locked gaze. I want you. There are gazes that don't require any words, because they speak everything. It's the locked gaze, powerful, profound, and unwavering. When a woman looks at you as if nothing else in the world matters, when her eyes seem to pierce through the outer layers and touch your soul, it's no longer curiosity or a fleeting attraction. It is desire, pure, intense, and real. She is not playing games. No shyness. No hiding. That gaze clearly says, "I see you. I am drawn to you. And I want you to know that." It's an unmistakable invitation, direct, bold, and full of emotion. There are no subtle hints or playful probing anymore, just a burning truth in those eyes. She wants you. And if you're lucky enough to receive that gaze, don't hesitate, don't doubt yourself. Let confidence lead the way. Whether it's a simple greeting, a warm smile, or even a moment to move closer and share something wordless, this is your moment. Because sometimes, in a sea of people, all it takes is one gaze strong enough to hold you, sincere enough to make you believe, and deep enough to open a door to something nameless. That's not just a look, it's a call from the heart. Don't look away. Because perhaps, that gaze is exactly what you've been waiting for. Have you ever felt the power of a gaze? A moment that seems fleeting, yet leaves an echo in your heart that lingers. A random glance, or one with purpose, from a woman, can make your heart stop for a second, then suddenly beat faster than usual. It could be a lingering, mesmerizing stare, a playful glance accompanied by a smile, or a deep gaze that seems to reach into your very soul. And you know what? Those glances are never accidental. If you've ever experienced one of these looks, and it made you feel confused, excited, or simply made you feel seen, leave the words "noticed" in the comments. Because who knows, your story might be what someone else is searching for to understand themselves better, or to decipher a gaze they've never dared to decode. If this video resonates with you, don't hesitate to share it with someone who needs a more subtle perspective on body language and quiet attraction. And remember to subscribe so you won't miss out on deeper analyses of psychology, love, and relationships that are silently unfolding every day. Eye contact is a form of communication that doesn't need translation, but it can say more than 1,000 words. The next time a gaze meets yours, don't rush to look away. Pay attention, smile, and respond with confidence. Who knows, that moment might just be the start of something magical. See you again, and don't forget to open your eyes wide, because maybe, just maybe, a gaze is waiting for you to look back.